we wouldn't be able to do this. We have how many volunteers this year?
Around 250.
Without those volunteers, there wouldn't be a science festival. And we're really, really grateful that you are basically donating your time to make this event happen. It's going to be huge. Last year, the estimate was that we had about 12,500 visitors. I need to speak louder because we're taping this, so I'm not trying to yell at you. But last year, we had about 12,500 visitors. We had about 150 activities, and there was a lot of fun in the sun. So far, we've always been very, very lucky with the weather. It was a perfect day. Yes, let's knock on wood. This is our 5th year, and we are expecting attendance to actually increase again. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm in charge of evaluations. What that means is I'm in charge of the attendee survey, but also then you as volunteers will get a survey later on, and we're also going to do an exhibitor survey. But tonight I'm going to train you on how to work the iPads on which we have programmed our visitor survey. But before I do this, I'm going to hand out a sheet and I'm going to walk you through this. Pretty much what you need to know.
For those of you watching this online, the sheet will be there for you to download.
So, well, I'm going to walk them through it. So, you will get a name tag, and on the back of your name tag is going to be a list of phone numbers that you need in order to deal with eventual emergencies. If we're talking about serious medical emergencies, call 911 because we don't want to risk anything. Parking and check-in, we would ask that you arrive about 20 minutes before your shift begins to park and sign in. Sign in for Saturday. Well, first of all, you're going to be parking in parking lot 17, and we have the parking passes. You already have that. Make sure that you take that with you and display it on your dash. You will be checking in at the Peter Wallace Ruddy building, which is also called the Florida Center for Teachers. You might know that under that name better. In room 109. And this is where you get your t-shirt. And we ask that you wear the t-shirt during your shift.
No, it's okay.
It's going to be a bright orange because we want you to stick out and we want everybody to know that you are a volunteer. Okay? I look terrible in orange too, so.
We'll look like pumpkins for the season.
Or oranges.
Yeah.
Or oranges, yeah.
So we also recommend that you wear comfortable closed-toe shoes. You are going to be walking around outside. Also, don't forget your sunscreen. We're expecting sunny weather. On Saturday, when you check in, you will get a lunch ticket, and that also comes with a beverage. And that is redeemable at the reef or food trucks. And water bottles are available in our volunteer headquarters in our Peter Ruddy Wallace room 109. Keep in mind that you're an ambassador for the Science Festival. So make sure that you behave appropriately at all times, so no inappropriate language. Of course, you're not going to be drinking any alcohol. And you're not going to be doing any drugs. It is a smoke-free zone. Please avoid confrontational behavior and remain respectful. We are supposed to say opposite. I know that you all would never think of doing anything like that. And please also help keep your area clean. We appreciate that. There are going to be plenty of trash cans and recycling throughout the festival. You will be getting a festival map. Please make sure that you know it because since you're going to be wearing that bright orange t-shirt, a lot of people will probably ask you questions. And the most common question I usually have to answer, where's the bathroom? Okay. So if you're from this campus, you're probably familiar with our bathroom area, so that shouldn't be a problem. But if you're not, please have a look at the map. for evaluators, this is really, really important, and of course for docents as well, but you're evaluators. When you approach people and you ask them to do the survey for us, your attitude, your positive attitude really makes a difference. So be excited about being there, let that excitement carry over. A lot of people, I mean last year I think we only had a couple of people who didn't want to do the survey, but that was simply because they were there with so many children that they didn't want to take their eyes off their kids. In general, people love to help out. Okay? So make sure that you bring a fully charged cell phone so we can get in contact with you if we need to, and that you can use it should there be an emergency or you need to get a hold of us. Sunscreen head. And then also, if you need to go to the bathroom or you want to take a water break, make sure that you coordinate with the other volunteers. And if any time you find yourself uncertain where to go or what to do, please ask your area lead. In our case, that would be Kaya or myself. And I'm sure Anna is going to be around as well. And you should have received an email about your hours when you're expected, your shift. Okay. And again, we're thanking you for your time and dedication. I'm going to be handing out the iPads, and I'm going to be walking you through